Hi friends, this is Everywhere Wonder. And it's written by Matthew Swanson and illustrated by Robbie Bear. I love this book because it is a really neat way to look at the world. So, Everywhere Wonder. Look at all those books. Let's see if I can get that a little clearer for you guys. All right. I have a story to share. It is a little gift from me to you. You might not know it, but you have a story too. You'll find it in the things you stop to notice. The world is full of people and places and things, all of them interesting, all of them beautiful. You never know what you might see or where your mind might take you. So keep your eyes wide open as you go. He's going out the window. In Egypt, there are pyramids. One of the 7 wonders of the world. In Arizona, there are canyons. It's the Grand Canyon. In the jungles of Brazil are leaves so plentiful and green that light can barely reach the ground below. That means the canopies of the trees are so thick you can't even get the sun through for the animals and plants on the jungle floor. In the high hills of Japan are gardens full of wind-worn rocks and clean white sand, but not a single flower. In Kenya, there are hot, dry savannas filled with zebras and blue wildebeests. Remember, the savannas are like grasslands and deserts. The grasslands, all the zebras and the wildebeests roam. In Alaska, there are cold, wet waters filled with seals and sockeyed salmon. And there's a jellyfish, too. That would be the Arctic Ocean up by Alaska. In the middle of the Coral Sea, there is a roaring storm that no one will ever hear. On the near side of the moon, there is a quiet footprint that no rains will ever wash away. In Sheboygan, there is a tractor mechanic named Shirley who has 37 friends. On the North Pole, there is a cold and lonesome bear wishing for some company. You want to go see him, of course, to let him know he's not alone. But your bike won't get you there and back by bedtime. Still, you noticed him, didn't you? He walked off this page and into your head. Now, he is a part of your story. There are other wonders yet to find, not so far from where you are right now. They too are interesting. They too are beautiful. Stop to really look, and you will see them. He's climbing up the tree. In the highest part of the tree is an unexpected gift, a blue balloon that must have slipped from somebody's fingers. In the deepest part of the pool is a sunken treasure, a shiny dime that must have tumbled from somebody's pocket. Will you save it or spend it or leave it there for someone else to find? In the grocery store are aisles and shelves and stacks of cans. You have to look so carefully to find the one you want. In your bowl of steaming soup is just one noodle that doesn't match the others. Where do you think it came from? On the playground is a sturdy line of bright black ants carrying their supper home. Under the bridge is a gently rolling river floating a blue glass bottle out to sea. Perhaps it holds a message. What does it say? Who could it be for? See what happens when you look closely and observe your surroundings. In the busy town are sidewalks full of swiftly moving people who somehow never seem to collide. They don't actually run into each other, but there's lots of people moving around in different directions. There's the boy. In the quiet countryside are miles of open, empty roads that somehow never seem to end. Where do they go? Someday you may find out. In the hallway is a spotted dog that turns golden as the sun sets through the window. In the bedroom is a doorknob that makes rainbows when the reading lamp clicks on. That's pretty cool. Now the lamp is off and the moon is up. You close your eyes and see them again, the things you noticed today. All of these together are your story. Dream with them a while. When you wake up in the morning, open your eyes and open your window and let your story out into the world. It is a little gift from you to me. Now my story is complete, but yours is just beginning. So it says, Matthew Swanson and Robbie Bear see blue balloons everywhere they go. Co-creators of One Daughter, Two Sons, and more than 70 illustrated books for children and adults, Matthew and Robbie run Bobbity Books from the hayloft of their home barn studio on the eastern shore of Maryland. They have never been to Kenya or the moon, but they do spend their summers working as commercial salmon fishermen on the Alaskan tundra. That's pretty cool. So some of these places the child was learning about from books. So it was explaining that you can travel the world from the comfort of your own home. And especially since we've been stuck at home, I encourage you to pick books to learn about different wonders like the pyramids. And what else did they bring us to? The Grand Canyon, the gardens in Japan, the jungle in Brazil, the savannah in Africa, in Kenya. And you can read all about Alaska also, and the moon, and the roaring coral sea. But you can also add some other things to your story, like little things that you notice as you go about your day, even at home. And think about them. Look for the little things, look for the little details, and find ways to wonder about the world around you. And just reviewing the pictures for ideas. It could even be inside your own home, like the rainbows made with this doorknob, or the sun shining on your dog, changing its color, or the moon saying goodnight. You never know what you might see or where your mind might take you. So keep your eyes wide open as you go. Happy wondering, friends. Hope you enjoyed this story.